Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your weekly reading for January 23rd to the 29th. This is for Pisces, Sun, and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring you a lot more clarity to get more specific and detailed with your reading. Pisces, I do this because I love you. I love you and I want you to feel like it's a personal reading rather than a general spread. And lastly, astrology and tarot have gone hand in hand for centuries. In fact, astrology came first, and tarot came out in the medieval times, right? The 14th century. And every tarot card is assigned an astrological element or alignment, ruling planet. So we go really deep when the two are combined, and they're both aligned with the tree of life. So Pisces, listen. This week, wow, you're gonna love it. First thing I want you to do is I want you to mark Tuesday on your calendar, okay? It's the best day of the month, all right? The Sun sextiling Jupiter, which is amazing. So I want you to mark that on your calendar because it's going to be a great day. We're just coming out of that new moon in Aquarius. That was in your 12th house, so there could be a lot going on in your mind. You might be thinking about things. You might be thinking about a lot of things from the past too. FYI, one great thing about this week is Venus is going into your sign, okay? Now, if you're not a subscriber, I do leave all the key astrological dates in the description box. If you do want to follow along, now Venus, as well, maybe you don't know, but Venus is exalted in Pisces, and so we really love that. And Venus is a planet of everything that we desire, right? Money, love, sex, beauty. I mean, Venus is, we love Venus. You will love Venus in your sign. So with that said, this is going to be a really special week. There's a lot of great aspects this week, and all those planets that were retrograde are direct now. So Pisces, let's go ahead and get started. With your reading for January 23rd to the 29th. Again, this is for Pisces, Sun, and Rising. Now, like I said earlier, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. It's what my clients prefer. If you want to book a private reading, you know where to find me. Secondly, I do this spread because it does give the best overview, and if we need to pull clarifiers, we will pull clarifiers. Lastly, Pisces, I love you. You're amazing. I love my imaginative Pisces. I love y'all so much. Y'all are amazing. I don't know if you know, did you know that Albert Einstein was a Pisces? George Washington. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start your reading because I know I talk a lot and I can just go off on these tangents, but that's just saying like y'all are brilliant. So here we go. Look at this. I love this. I love this for you. Okay. Hello. This is crazy. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. You got the Temperance, okay? You got Temperance in your past, so I love that because it's showing you've got a little bit more balance in your life, okay? When I say balanced, yes, in your physical world, okay? I think this was in your last reading, right? You needed to find a little bit more balance. With Temperance, when Temperance shows up, listen, it's really, when I talk about that balance, temperance is moderation, okay? So it, literally means just like having that self-restraint, right? To see things through. You can even see her foot in the water here. She's testing the waters, okay? One foot on the ground, one foot in the water, right? And she's not jumping in. She's not doing a cannonball. But this archangel here, everything is about balance here. You can see even like with the two cups balancing the water, she was known as the alchemist, right? Because when you think about the word temperance, it comes from the word temporare, which actually, meant to mix, all right? So this is great because it does bring that balance. It's like if you think about cooking a recipe, right? Or, making something, everything, you have to have that perfect balance of everything. So you were thinking about that in your physical reality too, okay? And so if you haven't yet, do it, all right? Are you spending too much time at work, not enough time with your friends? Are you spending too much time with your partner, not enough time at work, right? Finding that perfect balance, okay? But also spiritually as well. Mind, body, soul, all right? But it looks like you have because, this came in your past and it brought you to this place where, hi, you have the Two of Wands in the heart of your spread. Now, the Two of Wands, this is, really, it's like the headline news of the week, okay? It's like, you've got this balance. Things are really good. You're in a good space. Now you're planning, all right? You have, Listen, I already said it. Y'all are so visionary. Y'all are so imaginative. Y'all have these brilliant ideas. You are the Albert Einsteins of the zodiac. Now, this, you can see, he's standing at a high point in the castle here, right? He's standing at a high point in the castle. Really great perspective. Really great vision. Really good view, all right? World in his hand, okay? And so I want you to do that this week. I want you to some of y'all may have these great ideas, these great visions, and even if it's just your passions, start planning, all right, in terms of pursuing them, okay? Start planning. Don't jump the gun yet, okay? That's going to come, but this is a really good time to just plan, all right, the stages, because you can even see here there's one wand in, one wand out. You see 1 foot in, 1 foot out. He's not going yet, all right? That's the 3 of Wands. That's when he's ready to just go out there, all right? Ready to go explore. But this is a good week to just start planning, all right? Whatever vision you have, whatever passion you have, whatever you want to go toward, if there's someone that you want to ask out, okay? Let's not just do it in a hasty way. Remember, we're testing the waters here. Plan it. How are we going to approach this? How are we going to make this happen? If you want the new job, a promotion, plan it out. Plan it out. How are you going to ask for it? All right. Now, listen, you did get the 9 of Pentacles, but you got the 9 of Pentacles in your challenge area. And, it's technically called the challenge area in this spread. I call it the breakthrough. It's like the breakthrough that you should be looking for this week. Now, with the 9 of Pentacles in this part of your spread, okay, almost like with Venus going into your sign, you could get a little drunk on all that, abundance and luxuriating, Venus. Think about the goddess of beauty, right? Like, think about Venus, and it just, in modern days, think about like the spa, going to the spa, going shopping, buying stuff for yourself. So it's almost like when the 9 of Pentacles comes up in your breakthrough area, it's almost saying like, don't overindulge, okay? Don't overindulge this week, because you want to just focus on this planning aspect, right? And the reason why I bring up Venus again is because you do see the symbol of Venus all over her gown, okay? So Venus is really important in this reading and in this message, all right? Also, another thing is there could be something that if you feel that there's something that may, okay, because there's that disconnect, right? So if you feel like there is something that is holding you back and you don't know what it is, that is why it's a good time to plan. If there's something that's not, where you feel like you're not feeling it, where you're not feeling luxurious, where you're not feeling like you're getting all this abundance and all this, financial, independence and freedom, think about what that is. And that's part of this planning process, okay? Especially coming out of Temperance, all right? With that balance, all right? So start thinking about that too, all right? If that resonates with you. Now, you got the Devil in your crown. That is another reason why I say that, okay? Because the devil represents everything you would think the devil represents. Our vices, our addictions, overindulging, right? Overindulging, being like drunk on all that abundance, okay? And so the devil, but the devil is also, in terms of, it's sure, drugs and alcohol is, the biggest cliches, right? Because the devil does represent addictions, but addictions come in other, forms, right? You could be binging The Witcher all day and not getting any work done, doing no planning at all. So it really resonates, however it resonates with you, but because the devil came up in your crown, that is just saying that there is something that could be holding you back, all right? That's not allowing you to, find this, abundance and luxuriate, or likewise doing too much of it, okay? So keep that in mind. We want to leave the devil, I always say, is like a trap. You want to just like get out of that trap, all right? You want to move forward. You don't want to move forward with, all these things that could really, look, Look at the vampire bat wings, okay? Almost like an energy vampire. So it could just eventually just suck all that energy out of you. All right? So let's think about moving forward, leaving the things that we don't need, all right, as we move forward. Now, you did get the 7 of Wands in the root of your spread. And this is great because this is all about valor. This is all about standing your ground. This is all about saying, no, MF. I worked hard. I earned my spot. I worked hard to get where I'm at. Nobody's taking this from me, okay? And I love that about you. This is all about valor. You can see all those wands. He's fending them off. It's like people want the things that he has, okay? And this 7 of Wands, you know, we all do math here, comes after the 6 of Wands, which is the card of public recognition and success and victory, okay? And so when you are successful, when you have the things that you other people desire, right? There could be a little bit of jealousy, right? There could be some people coming at you and wanting to take those things from you. So some of y'all may feel that this week, where you may have to get in like a little bit of like defense mode, like back off. I earned this. This is mine. I got this. You go fishing, okay? Go fishing. Go sit on a hill or something, right? But just own the fact that you've worked hard to get to this point, and very, very proud of it, of everything you've accomplished, and don't let anyone take that from you. Now, you did get the King of Cups in your future, okay? So I love this, all right? I really love this for you in a huge, 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 huge way. The King of Cups, very watery, so it should resonate with you a lot the most, right? Very Scorpio, very Pisces. Listen, the King of Cups is so on top of his emotions, all right? And so this is that emotional stability that's coming through. Not only did you get Temperance, you're getting the King of Cups now, okay? Now, here's another thing, and I think I said it in your last reading, and I think I repeated a lot, but y'all are known to be the most psychic, right? Pisces are the most intuitive. They're the most psychic out of all the signs, right? And so is he, okay? The King of Cups. And so it's not only just that emotional capacity, but there's, you know, it's like really visceral too, right? Because he's so intuitive, he's so psychic, but he's also so loving, just like you, okay? He leads with his heart, right? And he cares about everybody in his kingdom, everyone in his empire, his family, but a lot of self-love too, all right? Remember, he's mastered his emotions, and no one and nothing can rock him off that throne, which is on top of water, all right? Talk about emotional stability, all right? So I love that for you. You're really coming into your own. I love that because this is in your future, okay? There's a lot of creative energy with that too. There is a lot of creative energy, and yeah, look at you with the Hermit. You're good. You're good. Just do that planning for this week, okay? Don't overindulge. Don't underindulge too, but just you find the right balance. You got the Temperance. Remember that. And then also the King of Cups in your future, having that emotional stability. You'll be sitting in that throne. You got the Hermit too. So the Hermit is all about that soul searching, right? And it really is when you go really deep, when you find, when you go deep, when you do that soul searching, it really is, you tap into that intuitive side of yours, okay? And so it looks like you will be doing that as well, all right? So this is very personal for you. This week is like very personal development, okay? Especially because, like I said, we are in Aquarius season, okay? And Aquarius for you, Pisces, is your 12th house. It rules your 12th house, and that is a subconscious, all right? And so, like I said, you may be going a little deep, and, you know, you may be really asking a lot of big questions, planning right here, the next step, but also, look, the King of Cups and the Hermit, all right? Going deep and really tapping into your intuition, really go, you know, like I said, visceral earlier. Now, let's get to your staff, Pisces. Listen, oh gosh. Pisces, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, and leave comments. You know I have to say that. And if you're not a commenter, you know I love emojis. Hey, do you like my new haircut? There, I'm giving you something to leave a comment for. You can leave a thumbs up, you can leave a thumbs down, you can say yes, you can say no. Listen, Pisces, also, if you're a subscriber, you know I love you. Thank you so much for being here with me every week. You really, really do make my day, and I really do appreciate you. So, I love this. I love your stuff. When I say you've been working hard, you listen, don't let anyone take anything from you, okay? Do not let anyone take anything from you. I mean, you got the Seven of Pentacles, okay? So, this is really great. Listen, this is it's so funny because you one thing that I want to point out is that you did get okay, so I don't know if you know, if you're into numerology, this is the year 7, right? 2023, okay? And that's, a lot of that is just, well, you know, it's a lucky 7, but a lot of introspection, which is showing up in your reading, okay? You got it here with the 7 of Wands. You're getting it with the 7 of Pentacles. Now, some of y'all may be at a crossroads right now, thinking about your next path, thinking about the fact that you have worked really hard, and you've invested into, you know, and when I say work really hard, it doesn't necessarily mean just career. It could be, you know, put a lot of blood, sweat, tears into a relationship too, right? Or into, you know, your community or family or, you know, even your home or whatnot. But having that moment, it looks like you do want to have this moment of thinking what is next. That's why the 2 of Wands showed up in the heart of your spread, okay? Going really deep, okay? Really going deep and tapping into your intuitive side is going to help big time, all right? It's going to help big time. Now, you did get the Fool, all right? I feel like you always get the Fool, all right? I love the fact that you got the Fool, especially in, you know, where it falls in your spread. It's saying that there is something that's coming new. There's something new is coming through big time, all right? Really, really new. I hope you have your bags packed. You're going on a new adventure, all right? You're going on a new adventure, all right? This is big, all right? And this can, it's, wow. Wow. Expect something to really just kind of nudge you in this new direction, all right? Come on, the Fool. And here's the Fool is very auspicious. It's all about opportunity. There's a lot of optimism. There's a lot of innocence to this card. When you see the Fool, I want you to think of fullness of life, okay? So when you see the word full, I want you to think of Full as well, all right? You see the full abundance of the sun as well here too, okay? Standing on the edge of the cliff, no care in the world. Listen, there is something coming through that's really taking you on this new path, and there you go. You got the Queen of Swords as well. Listen, this is really interesting because one of the things I was going to point out earlier, and I didn't think that it was, you know, there wasn't like a big message around it, but you didn't get any swords in your spread at all, okay? Now you do, all right? And you're clarifying the Fool, all right? So this is almost like everything is, you know, you're tapping into your intuitive side. You're going really deep. You're really, you know, hitting this emotional space. You're finding your passions. You're finding that drive. You're really planning things out for your future. Something new's coming through, but it is going to bring, you know, someone is going to help bring this new energy, this new adventure, this new journey, this new chapter, this new path, okay? Big time. Someone who really has her head above the clouds, someone who's very smart, someone who's really clever, someone who's very honest. You know, the Queen of Swords is very close to like the Justice card, okay? I mean, this is, come on. You don't mess with the Queen of Swords, all right? She is very, very, very smart. Now, you do have the 9 of Wands, okay? It's really interesting. The 9 of Wands, I feel like it came up in everybody's the 9 of Wands came up in everybody's readings last week. Listen, this is just saying that you've definitely gone through moments. You've gone through moments, all right? Again, there's a lot of resilience here, especially with the 7 of Wands here. Listen, with now with the fact that you got the 9 of Wands, this is all like when I say resilience, you can see that he's been a little beat up. He's definitely gone through it. Okay, he's gone through the ringer, but look at him standing in front of the wands. He's protecting them. Okay, he's protecting the wands, and he's also saying, "You've beat me up. I've gone through it. I've endured a lot, but bring it on. I can take it. I can keep going." Okay. Resilience. All right, the good news is, and if you're a subscriber, you know I say this all the time, this is the equivalent of that poster that your math teacher had in 4th grade of the cat hanging from the tree, the don't give up card. All right, and so you're good. Okay, things are going to, just don't give up. You're good. Just, get rid of those things that may be holding you back, but expect this new beginning, but expect you're really going to go within this week. Now, your final outcome, you got the Page of Cups. Hi. This is amazing. You, honestly, this basically is Pisces, okay? Such a dreamer, so imaginative. He's someone who just really, really just wants to follow his bliss, right? He wants to fill that cup. Remember, cups are emotions. And then you see the fish, right? Coming out of the cup. You see that with the King of Cups as well, the fish, which is, you are the fish. But listen, here's the thing. The Page of Cups, this is, the pages represent that new beginning, that new, something new. Okay, so not only did you get the Fool and your external factors, but your final outcome, you got the Page of Cups, which is something coming through to fill you emotionally, to fill your cup, to make you fulfill you, but something new, like a relationship. Like if you're single, someone new coming in. Okay, if you are it could be something that you're passionate about. Ultimately, remember the cups, emotions, and you also see the water here, emotions. Okay, so but when I say follow your bliss, this is like, that's all he wants to do, and you are going to be in a situation where something new comes in, and it's going to be like a shiny toy, right? That you're gonna, and I love that for you. Again, there's a lot of like creativity too with your spread, a lot of creative energy. Use it as you plan this next step. Pisces, I love this for you. Just know that there is going to be, like I said, pack your figurative bags. All right, not literal, unless you are going on a trip. But I don't see it here. Sorry, not this week, but maybe for some Pisces. But this is really like, hello, Page of Cups in your final outcome. You have the King of Cups here. You have the Fool in your, external influences area. You have the Two of Wands. I love this for you. Okay, it's really like you're getting into a place where you are really coming into your own. All right. Again, like I said, this is more of like a personal development. The reading is more just personal development. All right. And this is very like, oh my goodness, like that, just that mind, body, soul alignment, and just really, really having that, getting to a point where you don't have to second guess yourself, and you have your eyes on the prize, head in the game. You're good. You're good. All right. It's almost like, remember I said that you are the most psychic, you are the most intuitive, and you're really tapping into that like energy source within you this week, and something's coming. You have new stuff coming through. Just be prepared for that. Okay. Be prepared for that. I love you. I love you, Pisces. Thanks so much for tuning in. And, yeah, that's it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave comments. I love hearing from you. If you're a subscriber, thanks so much for being here. It's actually my birthday week, so that's another thing. If you need, so you can, yeah, if you want. I don't even, who says that? I guess I just did. Anyway, I'm excited for this week. You should be excited for this week. This is going to be an excellent week, not only astrologically, but with your reading. I love this for you, Pisces. You're amazing. I will see you next week. All right. Bye-bye.